and we're now heading back to the on-track action. I'm joined here in the commentary box by Andrew Waite and Waka Nathan for third race of the GTR NZ Class 3 and 4.
Yeah, fantastic to see this race shaping up in these sweltering conditions. One of the hottest days we've seen for a long time. And Tanya Jones, she's starting out of position number 1 for this one. She's having a fantastic weekend so far with that podium yesterday in the race. Daryl Palmer out of P2, Jeff Sharp sitting out of P4, Matt Henny, he is in P3 as well. We saw a fantastic race. This field just goes on and on with just how many cars there are. Crew Scott starting out of position number 18 as well. He's in a borrowed car this weekend, isn't he, Nathan? Waka, from compared to what he normally runs in.
Yeah, that's right. Steering issues for him and his car, so he's borrowed a car just to get out there and have some fun. So that's how we roll in GDR NZ.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Because that car that he normally runs in is a super fast little Honda, but nice to know that the crew is lending him a car. And then Lounsey, 888, starting out of position number 33, Alan Lowndes. He just called him Lounsey, you'll say, near Waka yesterday.
Yeah, he gets good mileage out of that one.
Why not? Make the most of it.
But rather than a Holden Commodore or a Chevrolet Camaro, it's a Honda Integra
message.
Yes,
nice.
There you go. There you go. So we see them all started to line up. Looks like a field from a few years ago with all the star cars out there. We see those smaller looking cars, similar to the Aussie racing cars that they run in Australia.
The gear shift
New Zealand's version of them. Obviously no longer a standalone championship these days. And GTR NZ, that's what it's all about. Run what you've brung, bring it to the track, use it. It's a pretty cool setup, isn't it, Waka?
Yeah, look, GDR NZ,
I've seen the greens come up.
are awesome sponsors. It definitely is 4 wheels on a roof and come race with us. So this race, guys, is what we call a scratch race, and it's fastest to the front. So your fastest time from the first and second races of the weekend. That's how we set our grid for race 3 with GDR NZ.
Yeah, well, there you go, and that's what, as we see them line up as well, Tanya Jones, she's obviously had a fantastic
weekend. So the clean start, get into a groove and just watch turn 2.
Yeah, she has, and if she gets her cool set on today, she might even be faster.
You really would like to have that today with these conditions and just how hot it is. And those Ginettas, I've been lucky enough to have a steer of a few of those, and they are a super hot car inside, quite a small cockpit, engine up in front of you, and that engine is down low, pushed right back for the best possible centre of gravity. They're a brilliant car to drive. It's one of the closest cars you can compare to a go-kart with just how they feel and how they turn. And you know, Kerry Jones as well, he's running in the GT2 as well, isn't he, in a Ginetta? So he's obviously doing a fantastic job in that, and he's stepped back from his big banger into that car, so it just shows how good those Ginettas really are. As we get set and ready for a race start for GTR NZ 3 and GTR NZ 4. We wait for the lights to come on very shortly. Look at the Hampton Downs logo over to your right hand side, up the top of your screen. That is where we're going to see the lights come on, as there's that nervous wait. There's so many cars in this field, over 35 cars, so it takes a while to get them all in position, and they all are in position. We are set and ready for a race start. The lights are out, and away we go. Great launch by Tanya Jones there. But then that car of Daryl Palmer's with all the horsepower of the RX-7 around the outside into the race lead, and he will let it run its way down towards turn 1.
What a gaggle of cars we see there. We see the air track there in the background, moving to the inside of the road.
How can you not see the air track? Look at it sitting up there nice and high.
Definitely punches a big hole in the air for the rest of the field, but we see there a Mazda RX-7, a star car, a Mitsubishi Evo, a Ginetta, and a BMW battling for the top 5 currently.
Yeah, great to see. I was chatting to Logan Charles earlier on, and I said to him, mate, what happened with your start with yesterday's race? And there was nothing, but I just didn't get a very good start. So it's so hard with those forward drives. If you get a great start and it all lights up, nothing can beat that. But if you bog, which is easily done, it's so hard on the clutches because they've just got so much grip that you're trying to transfer all that engine power straight through 4 wheels. It's a very, very hard thing to get right. But when you do, nothing stops a car like Logan Childs.
Going up the hill there, so Daryl Palmer's still on the lead, followed by Logan Childs in that Mitsubishi Evo. Star car there in third of Jeff Sharp. They took see someone there out off the road. It's
Hacksaw Sellers and the rebuilt Subaru.
Hacksaw there. He's taken the Subaru to probably its natural habitat off-road.
As he won, great place for it on the off-road, but probably not around here. I doubt it's the fastest way, but he knows that. He'll get himself back into position, get underway as we see the Star Car, ex-Star Car versus Tanya Jones. Can Tanya pass around the outside? Done a great job there, getting back up into position number 2, 3.
Get off down the back straight again, and there goes Matt Henny, our co-commentator of the GTR NZ1 and 2 class. Go around the inside. Hacksaw Sellers is going to try and go around the outside of the Star Car, but now we go to the back part of the section. Jeff Sharp's going to use the strengths of the Star Car to try and dart back in front of that BMW.
Is it just me, Walker, or is this race looking a little bit more aggressive? Last one of the weekend, and these guys starting to get stuck into it a little bit more.
Yeah, especially after the second race this morning. Safety car unfortunately spoiled the show there, so I think everyone's really eager to get up there and get some points for the weekend.
Keep more to the left, take Golden home.
Obviously this category as well, there's no sheep stations on offer for this one. It's just a whole lot of guys that just purely enjoyed the racing, don't they, Walker?
The saying goes, we're racing for chocolate fish.
That's the one, and that's just New Zealand grassroots at its best. You
That's better.
bring your car, whatever you've got, you can come racing at top level New Zealand motorsport weekends. It's a great format, and it's just so cool to see the Kiwi way of all these different cars, and it's just a great demonstration. Speaking of demonstrations, the air track there, it's not the most normal race car.
Sometimes the safety car's out in the race sometimes when I see that car.
Yes, but he does very well, doesn't he, for GD4?
He's top of the points at GD4, so it just shows you what you can do.
The one thing I will say is it certainly has a presence on the road. A big orange presence.
You on track, we're looking for an air track to go join for week 1 race.
I actually was browsing last night for an air track. I think it is a seriously cool car. In fact, you could have the family of 5 on the dog and that's half the field away as well at the same time. Not a bad car. Very fast.
Here goes Hacksaw
practical,
on.
as we see there.
On Matt Henny there, turn 2.
Great battle, and good to see them leaving each other race room as well. That's what it's all about. Hard racing, but fair racing. That is GTR New Zealand at its finest.
That is a huge exhaust pipe on the back of that Subaru. It definitely justifies how loud that car is and the noise it makes. We see there Mark Mallard. He's having a great battle there, a bit further back with one of the RX-7s there, the 56 car. And Tony Christensen's there as well in his Star car, the number 50. It's all patched up after the incident this morning.
Yeah, we call him Toenails if you didn't know, because he actually doesn't have any legs.
There you go.
So he's in a wheelchair and he's out there racing, and he does a bit of motivational speaking. So really cool guy.
Wow, that's awesome to hear. People of, someone like himself being out there
Brian
racing.
Hamilton in the old Capri, one of our oldest competitors. I think he's going to get it out of there somehow.
He's trying his best. He's going to get it moving.
Oh, the Capri, look at that. And he got it out.
The Capri, that good. How good is that? He's back underway, back in the race. No need for a safety car, obviously it's spoiled race number 2 earlier on this morning. Fantastic to see him get back and up and running once.
Sorry,
I'm doing all good.
It's pumping up and down from each other.
Nice.
But I can see the number 82 back underway racing there as this battle here rages on. Scott working over. Mark Mallard trying his best to get him
You
past
and
him.
that are doing 146s, everybody else in front is 147.
Behind just a little bit.
Like you said, Andrew, I think the intensity or the tempo definitely has raised in this race compared to the other ones. We've certainly seen more off-road and off-track action than we have probably in the previous 2 races. It's definitely been potentially some more sort of levels raised, and everyone's trying really hard. And we obviously saw the Hacksaw Subaru off the road a little bit earlier, and then obviously just then as well the Capri and the kitty litter. So everyone's back on track though, and luckily no contact, but certainly everyone's trying and playing for keeps out there.
Yeah, it certainly is. And just to, we saw these guys yesterday battle super hard. That said at the end of the race that, he tried everything he could, going around the outside and inside, but the horsepower, he just couldn't get away from it.
It's one with WRX 7 and a really awesome guy too, Darryl. So it's great to see him out there and getting some good laps.
It's a common theme through this championship. Great people, great cars, great racing.
Coming up the front straight there, Logan Child's got going to the inside, showing a nose of that beautiful Janetta. Coming now through turn 1 on the exit, the Evo puts the all-wheel drive system.
I've got a really good exit out turn 1.
Going down this big long back straight here at Hampton Downs, and Hacksaw Sellers, he's not too far behind as we just saw someone fire off in the background there in turn 1.
Oh yeah.
Didn't quite get a chance to see who that was. Main thing is back underway.
Might be TJ there.
TJ Jones.
No?
Yes, TJ Jones. He's back on circuit now. That's the main thing. Doesn't look like he's got any damage on their car either as well. So that's the important part. He's back underway with his racing. As you can see, the dust clouds, the leftovers. That just shows how still it is here today. The weather beating down on us. That hot sun. It's certainly hard work out there for sure for these guys.
And how good is this battle between these 6 cars? There's 6 cars in this battle. So Tony Christensen's at the front of it. Mark Mallard's there in the Toyota 86, probably having to look over the dash to be able to see the little star car. But he's having a great battle, and they've managed to keep it nice and clean. Tony's now taking the lead in the battle again, and being that he's in the lightweight little star car, he's probably going to pull away over the next couple of corners. But Mark Mallard's not going to give up, and he's managing to come through turn 4 there, got a good run up towards the double B corner. As we see there, the 117, the Mazda RX-8. It's the initial some sort. And Mark Mallard's gone round past Tony Christensen now, so these guys are still going at it.
Yeah,
Hammer and Tom.
These guys are having a fantastic race, aren't they? It's pretty cool, isn't it, for someone who is driving with his hands to be driving at the level that he's at. That is massive respect. Great job by him.
Yeah, pretty cool. Good guy. Great to have him.
Yeah, for sure. And the Janetta there gets past Logan Childs. And these sort of conditions would actually favour the Janetta a bit because it's more of an endurance style car. It's set up for longer races to handle heat a bit more compared to something like the Evo or the Subaru that we see behind us. So that Janetta will certainly be coming into its own, and Tony's doing a great job behind the wheel with it too.
As we see there.
As I said that, did she just spin off?
Commentator's curse.
Well and truly that one wasn't it. Just so I say, Antonia fires it off the road.
She will be livid because, she's had such a great...
Straight on your legs.
Here it goes.
Such a shame for it. He ended on that note with those fantastic results. The pole position for this race here and the podium for the race yesterday as well. It's an easy spot to have something like that happen, isn't it, Ronan?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe got caught out of the marbles a little bit there on the exit, and it's definitely... Brett Sellers getting up into position number 3, getting Logan Childs at the line there. Great run. Mitsubishi versus Evo. The battle
Oh, you got him.
Is that one. Mitsubishi versus Subaru, should I say.
Well done, mate. Fantastic work.
Rally battle between two iconic, famous brands, and it came all the way to the finish line there. Brett Sellers managing to just eclipse Logan Childs, and the Impreza got the job done. Coming across the line. Followed by Mark.
Got a fucking podium, mate.
It was the
Scott Mills, Wayne Bryant. What a...
Yes, they wanted to beat each other, but more importantly, the smiles under those helmets of having a battle like that will be super hard to beat. And the winner of GTRNZ 3 was Daryl Palmer at the end of that race. Matt Henny tried all he could towards the end there, couldn't quite get close enough to get the move done on Daryl Palmer. Brett Sellers coming home just ahead of Logan Childs. Mitsubishi versus Subaru battle in the Origin. Jeff Sharp 14, and Tony Christensen, that battle pack between
Like I had to coach
Mark
him.
Millard, Scott Mills, Wayne Bryant continue
I had to keep
help
telling
the
him to
race.
settle
Wayne
down.
Codner coming home in 21st place, out of which was
What lap time did I do?
You did mid 146s in a good instance.
146?
Correct.
Holy fuck.
Hey?
You had a good race.
He's super aesthetic. I had to coach him a lot, yeah. I didn't know if he could do it or not, but he did.
You did, yeah.
We're gonna go on fucking TV, mate.
Hey?
Third place, fucking.
Congratulate you for the final race of the weekend. Well done to Daryl Palmer. Enjoy the celebrations on the podium, and just jumping out of the car for the GTR NZ Class 4. He's got out as speedy as when he won the race. Ben Van.
So we're just standing by and waiting for the podium presentation for both GT4 and GT3 here at the Allied Petroleum Hampton Downs International. A few drivers just to get themselves together and get ready after another hot race in very warm conditions here at Hampton Downs. Last few drivers coming into place. We're going to present the trophies for both GT4 and GT3 at the same time. So let's welcome our drivers up. We're going to start with third place in the GT4 class. Please congratulate Scott Mills. And third place in the GT3 class, Brett Sellers.
Don't get ribbon for third.
Second place in the GT4 class. What a weekend for Mark Mallard. And second place in GT3, it's Matt Henny. And now your winners. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate in GT4, your race winner in race 3, Ben van der Werf. And first place in GT3 in GTRNZ, it's Daryl Palmer. Caitlin Day's done an outstanding job presenting the wreaths to our drivers. We'll pause for a photo. Look down the lens of the camera, guys. Congratulations. Here's the wreath that Caitlin from Repco Next Gen NZ will present. There's your winners for GTRNZ 3 and 4 here at Hampton Downs. Drivers, time for the celebrations. Great celebrations in GTRNZ Groups 1 and 2 still to come later on this afternoon. A short break, but next on track, Bridgestone GR86.
How many girls who wear ribbons, mate?
Where's your ribbon?
Oh, it's over there somewhere. 46.
Do you get one?
I do get one.
Oh.
Go get it, mate.
I'll go find it.
It's great, good boy.
Put it on, mate.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
Come and get a photo, Cal. Fuck yeah. P3. Yeah. Fuck. Yes, bro. We fucking did it. Woo!